What's up, everybody? Tonight's video is actually going to be a follow-up video to the charts that we set up. This video is actually going to be a strategy video. So if you did not watch the previous video, go back and watch it. It is trading view chart setup for beginners, I think it is, and everything to set it up for the indicators are in that video. So let's get into this video. So we are going to play the open range breakout, or actually the stop breakout. So no matter what time of day that the stop breaks out, this is how we're going to play it. If the market opens and it chops all the way until 12 o'clock, we're not going to take a trade until it breaks out of the morning high, or if it breaks down below the morning low. Very simple, very easy, just needs patience. So once the market opens on this day, so we have support here at the open market low, as well as the VWAP lower band. So if you need to, you can still draw your line for psychology purposes. And you can plot it right here, or you can simply, I don't want that, or you can simply turn on the lines on the orb indicator. So whichever suits you the best. So we're going to take puts if it breaks below. We're going to take calls once it breaks above. We want to see momentum. We want to see volume. The market pays us based off volume and momentum and volatility. So here we go. So right here we have support at the VWAP. We have support at the open range. We have resistance here at the beginning, and I advise everyone to find a chart pattern that they like. And you want to learn the bullish as well as the bearish pattern of that one pattern. For me, I like the pattern for the rectangle pattern. And I trade the bullish and I trade the bearish rectangle pattern. So let me find the rectangle. Here it is. And when you add the star, it puts it on your bar here. So market opens. I'm going to look for my pattern, and here it is right here. So I draw my pattern there. Not sure what the heck this is right here. So I look for my pattern. Here is my pattern. So stocks do not like to be in a bunch. Stocks typically range, and then they're going to break out eventually. Now, how long the range takes, nobody knows. Sometimes the range may take an hour, 2 hours, 30 minutes, 5 minutes. So on this day here on Friday, the range took about, what? Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12. Took about 20 to 30 minutes. So the breakout didn't happen until after 30 minutes. So once the breakout happens, you can take a call here and ride it up until you start seeing the resistance here. So that's strategy one when it comes to taking calls. Another indicator is we have the EMA stosh indicator that is up and it's green. We have volume coming in here, and we are holding support at the lower VWAP band. We never want to take a put until the VWAP lower band is broken, as well as the open range low is broken. Just because we see this pullback does not mean we take a put. It is only a retracement here. This is a great entry once it retraces. Because why? We see the volume, our EMA stosh is up. That means our 8 and 20 or whatever you have this set at is already crossed over. So we do not want to take puts when we're seeing momentum is up, we're seeing volume, and we're seeing support. So we're going to take calls. Here is your best entry. And our stop loss would be below this low line right here, which is our open price low. So if price was to break here, then we would have a slight, if you do manual, like I do manual stop losses now, so you will put your manual stop loss right here, and you can do that. And I'll make another video on the psychology of how I trade. But for now, you can do this right here, stop loss. So this is a mental notion. Okay, let me not panic because we have not broken the VWAP band. We have not broken this lower high. So this is our stop loss. If this candle closes down below here, then I'm going to exit this position at a loss. As long as I continue to hold support, I am going to ride this and I'm going to add to my position. If I panicked and I had fear of missing out and I entered here, as long as it does not break here when it comes back down, I will not exit. I can add to my position at that point. Well, how do I exit this position? So for me, I simply draw a line, and I'll do this on another video as well on my psychology to exit. And so I continue to move my horizontal ray up as the market resists. Every time it makes another high, I push my line up more. As long as I continue to see the high and ashy candles to close green, that's another psychology that I use to stay in the trade. So once we get to the next high, I got my line. So now we see here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's too many rejections, okay? At this point, I want to go ahead and exit. If I have 10 contracts, I want to go ahead and exit 8 of these contracts here. So after the rejection here, we have a pullback, which is expected because if we had a run up this huge, you expect traders to take profit, right? So once they take profit, the stock pulls back. The stock never comes below the actual VWAP line. So this middle line, if you have watched the previous video, you would know that this is the actual VWAP line that the investors are using to enter their trades. So the stock never comes this low. So we can stay in this trade. And then now that we're up here, we can actually now move our stop loss mental line here. So now my stop loss should be here if we break the VWAP line. I've exited my 8 positions. I have 2 runners. We have not broken the stop loss or the VWAP line. So therefore, I'm going to stay in this trade with these last 2 contracts and see where we go. So we pull back, we continue to rise, we pull back at the top VWAP line, and we continue to move up. So I continue to move this up at every next high. Okay, now we got resistance again, we pull back again. And now I'm going to move my stop loss line or my stop loss manual psychology note right here to this next VWAP level. So now I know if we break this level, I'll go ahead and exit my position in profit still because from here to here, I'm already in profit. So if it breaks here, I'm still exiting at a profit. We pull back here at the top VWAP line or the upper VWAP band, and we do not break it. Therefore, we stay into the last 2 runners. So the goal is to hold our runners to the end of the day, or until you just feel, okay, I'm satisfied with my trade. I've made 300%. I'm done for the day. So we come up here, we bounce from here up here, and you can say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and exit this position because I've traded from morning until way after lunch. Exit the position here and be done for the day. If you missed all of this because you were busy like me You had appointments, you had people to go help, and you come at the end of the day to trade. Well, you can see right here, we're at the upper VWAP band. Our volume is up, as well as our 8 and 20 cross on our EMA stock indicator. Therefore, this is a trade, another trade entry here. We can enter here for a quick scalp at the end of the day. Once again, we always move our stop loss psychology manual level here, right below each VWAP band. There is a upper band that goes above this one. I have not tested that one out yet. I think these three are more than enough for me because I'm not greedy. I don't try to get the entire move. I only want a piece of the move. And so I'm going to end the video here, and maybe the next video I will do a more in-depth of my psychology of trading, so you can get the max profit out of your trade. And this is IWM. So if we were to do SPY for Friday, let's see, it would be the same thing. So SPY, it ranged for a little bit right here. We're going to use our rectangle. Once it breaks out of the rectangle, whether it's up or whether it's down, that's when we take our position. We see our 8 and 20 has crossed on our EMA difference indicator. We see volume that's over the 50 moving average right here. We're holding support at the VWAP. We're holding support at the open price level. So we can instantly say we are bullish. So we can go ahead and enter in the midst of this chaos at a retest of the open price as well as the lower VWAP line. And let's go to QQQ. So the same thing for QQQ. We have our open range. We have our rectangle pattern, and it's a bullish pattern because we have our volume. Our 8 and 20 EMA stock indicator has crossed. We're holding VWAP support. All signs are looking upward. And I'm not a Tesla fan, but let's check Tesla. Same thing. So basically the market kind of moves the same way. There's our pattern right here. And there we go. Once it breaks out of this pattern, we will take a trade. If you wanted to wait that long. For me, I'm taking a trade at the lower VWAP band. So for me, I enter here. We have support at the lower VWAP band. We have support at the open low price. Our 8 and 20 has crossed on our EMA stock indicator. We have volume. I'm entering here to get the lowest premium that I can get. And once, like you have it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can scale in at each pullback. If you want 10 contracts, you can get 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, instead of taking 5 trades at one time and then the price goes lower than your entry price and you panic and you sell for a loss. So you can scale in at each pullback as long as the price does not close and stay below your VWAP or the open price range. And this is the horizontal ray that I am using to mark my support level, and it's right here. So you hit the trend line here, and it is the horizontal ray. And on the horizontal ray, you can type in what this level is. So let's see. And I'll go into more detail on another video. So for me right now, because you want to analyze your chart, or you want to write on the chart what you are analyzing. So I'm analyzing that we have support in the morning at the lower VWAP, at the open price low, our MACD, well, not the MACD, but the EMA has crossed. It's similar to the MACD, but you can change it to your EMA levels. We have volume, so I'm analyzing that the market is possibly going to go up. Now, how far it's going to go up, nobody knows. So we're going to enter the market with our risk management in mind, whether you take 20%, 30%, 100%, whatever it may be, whether you take 4 candles, 5 candles, whatever your risk management strategy is, that's how you will incorporate your risk management into this VWAP strategy. So I hope this is very helpful to somebody. It has tremendously helped me. So whenever you see me not doing videos, it's because I am studying more, I am testing more, and then once I have seen the results, then I come back and I make a video about it. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, no matter how small, no matter how big, please do not hesitate to email me or to leave a comment below on this VWAP support and resistance strategy. And then maybe the next video I will do one on resistance and show how to take a put with this VWAP strategy. So this is all. Have a great night, everybody, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.